Alrighty. Hey guys, what's up? Sorry for the delay. I had a tick crawling up my ear earlier during the previous stream, so I had to shave. I just the idea of this grossed me out so bad. With that being said, hello, happy Friday as always. Welcome into our Patreon live stream where everyone can come and hang out, regardless of whether you're a patron or not. We are going to be checking out, of course, video game music suggested by and asked for from the community of patrons. Always a pleasure to see everybody in these. It's certainly not Patreon exclusive, but if you wanted to support the Patreon, what does that get you? Well, it gets you time with me on the Discord. It gets you Saturday morning cartoons every Saturday, and also gets you on this fancy list where we can sit down and listen to video game music together. Thanks, I literally just shaved. But no pressure to join the Patreon. We can also just hang out and enjoy music together, but they are the ones that drive the ship. You hear because of the Zelda videos? Well, you're in luck because in a couple weeks, as soon as I get my hands on my Switch 2, I will be streaming all of Wind Waker from top to bottom. Really looking forward to it. I don't know anything about Wind Waker, but I'm excited to really, dive into it and play it. Also, thank you to Kramen for changing the thumbnail for me, as well as just the general help that you provide, and everybody else as well. Hey, Salahari, how are you? So, with that being said, today's game plan is simple. We don't have too many tracks today, so this may spin into a different stream later, but I don't think so. We're going to just kind of dive in. We have about 25, 30 tracks, I think. Hey, Jaden, how are you? Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 22 tracks. Easy peasy. We get this done very quickly. Kachona Quest was a 7. It was good. Nothing crazy. Alrighty. I enjoyed it for what it was. The last bit of it was very good. The stuff in the middle was okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Tom. All right. Let's get started. So first up, we have a new Traviata tier over here, Christopher. I know you're probably not going to be on the stream, but I'm really excited about the two suggestions you requested. The Division 2 and Final Fantasy 13, The Promise, both of these I absolutely adore. Final Fantasy 13's soundtrack I adore. Admittedly, the game itself I'm sort of neutral on, although I always get this urge to go back and replay it. I'm just often I don't have enough time. But the Division 2 I recently just went back and replayed because, shockingly, that DLC just came out, which is absolutely mental to think about, that there is still a DLC and that small team is still working hard to keep that game afloat. And I gotta tell you, it's weirdly nostalgic for me to the Division 2. I mean, I think I have like 100 plus hours in. I really enjoy the Division, and I just encouraged all of my mod team to go and buy it. It's like $3 right now, not including the DLC and stuff on Steam. So I have a lot of love in my heart for the Division 2. So today's track from that game is Balcony Rotary, one of your favorite tracks from this game. Let's check it out. Yeah, few things build tension quite like that. That is an awesome momentum in that sound. Tuck-a-tum, 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 tuck-a-tum. Oh, you did start it? That's awesome. Tuck-a-tum, 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 tum. That momentum and that feeling of fear, of concern, that is the principal push there to making us feel like things are not quite right and things are kind of dangerous. Then you start to get the guitar. Again, repetition here. I mean, that's a minute of space there. And it's interesting because we have this minute of space where we have this constant, you know, essentially like danger, right? But then we get that glimmer of the guitar. And to me, the guitar symbolizes the division, the forces against these, you know, these enemies that are out there. There's like the little glimmer of possibility or hope. There it is again, but slightly louder. Now we're really driving forward. Yeah. Almost like out of the doorway. Wow. That's really cool. You know, it's funny because it leans into the metal aspects, obviously, especially with that heavy guitar riff in there. And plus we have that nice little echo, sort of drony sound that goes on in the background. I think it works incredibly well for a track that really features like, it feels like it's building a tension. It feels like it's, you know, naturally building to this climax of a battle, or this climax of activity. And I think it works abundantly well, but it's also still somehow really pulled back and dialed back, which is really cool because it's not so in your face, whereas somehow like it uproots us from the action of like, there's also there's a bit of rhythmic momentum in that constantly that almost makes it feel meditative. And this is something that we see in other games. Ace Combat, Armored Core has this, Doom also has this. So it's a fun way to like focus your attention into two Zelda videos, into the action by having this sort of constant propulsive momentum. You know what I mean? But it's really satisfying to listen to. And then there's the surprise and the shift. And then there's the hope in that sound. The hope there is from like the desire to to succeed and to clear, you know. And then it kind of fades out as if the battle's over, which is really dope. A very cool track. I mean, I think the Division 2 is severely underrated, and I think in general, I think honestly, it might be one of Ubisoft's best games. I mean, For Honor's up there for me. Rainbow Six Siege is definitely at the top of the echelon for me. Splinter Cell is up there for me as well, at least the first one. I think that the Division though ended up being one of Ubisoft's best IPs. Obviously Assassin's Creed, but I don't really count it anymore, unfortunately. It doesn't really scratch the itch that it used to. But the Division is especially the Division 2, I felt was done so incredibly well, and just really 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 is a satisfying gameplay experience. I enjoyed Endgame as well. I was there when they did the first raid, but then I wasn't able to actually participate in the raid. But yeah, yeah, it's really dope. What's going on in here? I'm back online. Yes, today's a big stream day. Privyet. The battle for Super Earth has ended, huh? Did we win? I'm not doing single reaction videos anymore just because they don't really make sense from the effort required and also from a viewage perspective. So it kind of shifted away from doing single videos. So I don't actually know what Hereditary is, but I assume a horror game. But certainly when I do a community post, which I always do, for asking for horror recommendations, that would be the best place to do it, especially horror game music. I think it needs to be represented more. That also goes for Resident Evil Outbreak. I definitely think that both of those, just keep your eye out. I do post fairly frequently on the community posts. General song requests, not on Fridays, but I really do need to sit down and just pick one day a week or one day a month to just have like a general, like listening to whatever you want stream. What do I think about Persona 3's opening? I actually really like. Okay, so I have a couple thoughts on Persona 3 so far. I think Persona 3 Reload is phenomenal. It's probably the one Persona game I actually intend to finish. It's really good. It's really fun. It's really, I love the characters in it so far. I love the character interactions so far. I think musically, this past weekend I was listening to Persona 5 soundtrack because I was trying to figure out why I dislike it so much. And I actually know why I dislike it so much now. But Persona 3's OST above 4 and 5 is definitely my favorite. I don't love the rap parts of the opening. But it works, and it works really well. I actually love the style of singing and her singing and that whole thing. It's so much fun, and really, really just enjoyable. I love the forward drive in it. I love the sense of enthusiasm about it. The rap part kind of throws me off a little bit, but it's fine. It's good. I don't think it's like bad or anything. Aria for the Soul, I kind of skip over. I don't really care for it anymore. Like I think it was really cool the first couple times I heard it, and I did a video on it, and I definitely think that it's a really neat, doing having vocals that are not that are just vowels. I mean, I think it's a really effective song. I just think I've heard it enough. I don't need to hear it anymore. So obviously I hear it when I go to the Velvet Room, but I'm not actively seeking out Aria of the Soul. Yeah, but I mean, I really appreciate that game's music. Hey, Zeddy. Hereditary is a movie? Oh, then yeah, no, that'll never happen. Sorry. What are my top 3 video games? Hey, Siren. Well, probably Red Dead Redemption, both. I would count that as one. Metal Gear Solid and Final Fantasy IX, if I had to pick. Oh, Siberia 1 Remaster. Wow, cool. Digital Extremes announced 3 new tracks for the next update in June. Will you review them for when they come out? Yes, of course. I would love to. The rap part in It's Going Down Now slaps hard. I mean, hey. All right, and then The Promise, which is one of my favorite Final Fantasy 13 tracks. The piano and strings in this track are just beautiful, and there's a version with vocals if you want to check it out. This one's the one you prefer. No, no, Halo. No, I'm not really interested in Halo. Unfortunately, first person story games really don't do it for me, and Combat Evolved left a pretty mid impression on me. I do need to play through Halo 2 just to confirm that whether or not I really feel that way. I know that also ODST is also very good as a singular story away from the Master Chief stuff. So I mean, I'm open to it, but in general, I don't really get it with Halo. If you said Destiny, I would probably get it more, but Halo, it's okay. I'm not crazy about it. Yes, I know, hot takes, but I'm no longer pretending, or well, not pretending, but I shouldn't say that. I'm no longer going to suppress whether or not I like something or don't, unless we're doing things that are objective, simply for this fact of like exploring what makes it work. Then that's a totally different conversation. But in terms of my personal taste, no. Halo, Persona 5, those are two big ones I think that are like super popular that I don't really like musically. Not to say they're bad, obviously, but not things that I would actively seek out. I would probably skip the tracks. All right, let's listen to The Promise. I love this track. God, I love this track so much. I just absolutely adore how this starts. So it starts off, the Promise is interesting because it has a little bit of Lightning's theme in it, if I recall correctly. But I really love that it's really just, its identity is super pared back, and it's all about like commitment. You know, it's a very tender song, isn't it? It's very full of love and light. You know, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, da 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 da, ya da. It's just gentle. It's a caress. It's an embrace. It's a hug. It's affection. It's, and I think it actually appears when Snow and her sister, I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure that's when this plays. Vanille? No. Vanille's way too young for Snow. Anyway, doesn't matter. All that to say, like, I love how halfway through we get the second voice there with the flute. And that's really the unity and the unifying sound. It's just so beautiful. And then the full orchestra comes in. And then again, the simple, what I find delightful, this track is literally 1 minute and 32 seconds long, and yet so much emotion is like spills out of it. And I think too, here, when the orchestra takes over, the orchestra is astounding because it actually sets up our two players, our two lovers, our two emotional states, our two supported emotional states, and it buoys them. And I think in buoying them and helping keep them afloat, to me, it's like two people that are in love, and then life kind of envelops them and allows them to navigate, that feeling together. So beautiful. Yeah, Sarah, thank you. And then this movement, it just gives way of like so much possibility. It's majestic. I mean, it's really sublime. In some ways, I think after Uematsu, I think that Hamauzu actually is probably my... Well, Hamauzu is interesting because I think Hamauzu is the most classically based of the Final Fantasy composers and also of the Square Enix lexicon. Whenever Hamauzu is around, my ears prick up and I pay more attention. He's very different from Soken. He's very different from Uematsu. I think Hamauzu is a very refined, very educated composer. Very, he's very smart about his compositions, and he's definitely one of my favorite composers of the Square Enix crew. Him, Nishiki-san, obviously Okabe-san, but that's different for Monaka, for Nier, Soken's in there as well, all that group of Shimomura, though I know her repertoire much less. It's just beautiful. This is so emotional and stunning. No worries about it, Pascoles. No worries. What's up, Good Space? This song also plays the first time. Yeah. When you have beautiful landscape nature. Yeah. You're hearing the Ori motif. I love that song too. Yeah. Halo was cool when it released. Yeah, 1,000,000%. I missed the boat. It's one of those that when you miss the boat, I think you really miss the boat. It's hard to go back. I mean, maybe not. You're not a fan of Zelda. You're not a fan of Zelda games either. I love rhythm games, Kowalski. I'm fine. When can we expect? Not for a while. The next video that's coming out for non-gamers won't have Expedition 33 on it because I filmed it before. But the next one, it'll be better. Hey, Rendosu, what's up? Yeah, I saw that they held, Shanghai? Pretty cool. I'm not opposed to rhythm game music. You're not a fan of Zelda games either, and neither is Tom. Well, hey, not everybody's cup of tea. They have a new Moonlit Solitude. Okay. I wasn't crazy about Arcane, to be honest with you. We didn't finish the second season. Kind of just dropped it. First season was good, but it was good. I don't know, but I'm also not a TV person. I don't really like to watch shows. Speaking of League of Legends, Nico here. Actually, I'm going to break this down in my typical way, if that's okay. Nico's been requested quite a bit, so I think I should just turn this into an individual video. Hey, Zachary, how are you? If everybody else doesn't mind. We have very few songs today, so I'm not super concerned about going over time or under time. I mean, I heard Meilleur Ennemi, which I really enjoyed. I have heard the second version of the 13th song, yeah. There are many tracks that are very good. I wish that Arcane wasn't copyright shitty, to be honest with you. Okay, Nico the Curious Chameleon. I don't want to know anything about this, but Rendosu, who has requested this, says it's one of my favorite character themes in League. Nico's power includes the ability to copy the looks of others, which is reflected directly in the music. The Curious Chameleon. That makes sense. Let's see if I can break down some of her personality traits from the soundtrack. Yeah, so it's cool. It's cool to me because Nico is very clearly, a chameleon, based on this image. Based on this image, Nico is very clearly a chameleon. But more than anything, what I find really beautiful about this is her innocence. You hear right away that there's this sense of great discovery and curiosity within Nico's, essence. Everything for her is bright and she's young. She wants to be understood by the world. She wants to, discover who she is within the world. At least that's the way that it starts, Boo, 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 boo. There's this curiosity in that sound that I think is really apparent to me. Let's keep going. Appreciate the sitar. Is that humming? Yeah. I thought it was a duduk there for a second, or an ode. Ode. Yeah, and you hear how the humming is amazing, because the humming is very inviting. The humming is like walking through the forest and feeling like, you know, the world is your oyster. Walking around the forest and like, Nico's the kind of person that would go up to somebody who they weren't friends with, or she wasn't friend with, and be like, "Hey, how are you? You know, let me offer you a snack, right? Hey, I picked up this bug you might like, right?" There's a quality in this music of delight, of like magic, you know, of naivete, really, you know. Yeah, you know, I think more than anything, there's also a sense of adventure and a sense of a desire for, you know, discovering the world. I love how the vocals there lend themselves, but you know, she shouldn't be underestimated. She's certainly capable and strong and feminine and you know, but within all that is also her gentility. Yeah, you know, Nico's all about self-discovery. There's a desire for Nico to be free. There's a desire for Nico to understand the world around her. You know, maybe she has family, maybe the family's gone and she's all alone, and she's trying to navigate what it means to be this person in the wide world. You know, there's a bit of like, look, Mom, I got to get out there and do it. I can't be stuck here. I got to find myself. I have to discover, you know, she has like an existential crisis, you know, she's a moment of discovery where she's like, I gotta know what's going on, you know? But see, but there something changes, and there all of a sudden we are facing danger. That's where we get a predicament. Maybe that's where she reveals her nature. Maybe she's got a double side to her, you know? Or maybe that's just her interacting with bad people, you know? But then that's another cue that you can pick up on for her innocence is ba 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 ba. We recap the slight melodic motif in the violin, and the violin is very bright and it's energetic, and then it ends up in both instruments, and I think that's another way to be like, oh yeah, she's just like a happy girl, you know. She's unbothered. I love that slight syncopation there too. Yeah, that's really lovely. It's just all about like discovering who she really is, isn't it? Let's check out Nico the Curious Chameleon Champion trailer.
Ooh, pretty colors. Nico likes this shape. Careful! Why are you sad, friend?
Yeah,
You
she's
have
just a happy girl.
powerful legs, like warrior or sand flea. You make a funny face. Oh, small brain. Ooh, Nico investigate. Stay hidden. No jumping. You are in trouble!
No time to waste.
You fell for it! It's fun to walk around in different skins. Goodbye, fake Nico! You passed with the wrong Nico! Same left next drives. Get ready!
Hubba. You are stunning and beautiful.
Ah! No flower for you.
Yeah, she's just happy. She just wants to like live and be free and enjoy her life. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather, so she just wants to be happy and free and explore her life. You know, like there's so much like love and care in that character of like just having fun. I just want to really quickly go through a little bit of her lore, just for the sake of understanding her a bit better. Nico was born on a remote and largely unknown island far to the east, where the last members of an ancient Vastayan tribe remained isolated from the rest of the world. They were called the Uvikat and could trace the lineage generation by generation back to the legendary Vastayashi Rei, the ancestor of all Vastaya. The Uvikat were peaceful beings of unrivaled potential. Their harmonious society blended seamlessly with the spirit realm so that their Shoma, their spiritual essence, could intermingle with other beings through proximity, and even help them mimic other physical forms. No secret existed between the Uvikat, but few were as curious, resilient, or energetic as young Nico. She developed a fondness for games, hiding trinkets and thoughts to see if others could find them. Her inquisitive nature knew no bounds, and she was pure and innocent in her charmed existence. Cataclysm loomed on the horizon. Nico escaped the death of her homeland and all of her people. She clumsily took the form of a bird and fled the smoldering destruction. Nico plummeted into the sea. She clung to the driftwood. She could hear voices carrying over the waves, and so she swam towards the strange structure. Crept aboard mercantile vessel destined for Harrowport. Nico rested where she could, calling out onto Spirit's realm for her lost tribe. She felt only scattered, sad echoes in response. Society bustled with unique personalities, strangers with a vast array of motives and shapes. And this was a place of countless stories and experiences, and it entranced her completely. I'm just skipping around. Surrounded by lush tropical greenery in the hinterlands and beyond, Harrowport, Nico grappled with her recent experiences. She simply could not understand how anyone might rely solely on words as their singular form of communication. It seems so limiting. She took on the shape of a sleek jungle cat and tried to run with them. Nico loved being fast and agile, and their bright, keen eyes reminded her of home, until quite unexpectedly the leader transformed into a beautiful, strong, dark-haired woman. After a tense standoff, she introduced herself as Nidali and reluctantly accepted Nico into the group. Nico hesitated to entrust the truths of the Ovikat to others, but she felt a deep kinship with Nidali, because she suspected that this bestial huntress might share some forgotten connection with the Vastayan race. Their friendship blossomed, and for many months they roamed the wilds together. But the towns and cities, with all their flaws, still called to Nico. Her ancestors came to her in dreams, showing her the pale branches of those dead trees over and over. The trees needed color to bloom again. Of that much, Nico was certain. She asked her friends to join her on this new journey, but Nidali could not be persuaded. So she set out alone, which is exactly what I said. That's crazy. Her old life among the Uvikat may be lost forever, but Nico envisions a magical future. A larger tribe of like-hearted Vastaya, Yordles, humans, and whatever other creatures might share her dream. As far as she's concerned, everyone has the potential to find a place in her new tribe. She has pledged to seek these souls out, to befriend them, and defend their Shoma with her life. To know Nico is to love Nico, and to love Nico is to be Nico. And that's really cool. I mean, again, one of the things that Riot does super well is the ability to really showcase their characters like front and center. It's really obvious how they use music to describe the characters and connect with those characters and have us connect with those characters. And it's super cool. I'm always really impressed by the lore and sort of all the detailed process that goes into showcasing these characters and stuff. It's really, really dope. Really cool. Thank you for that. I came for music, but not for lore. Okay. And? Hey, Milan, how are you? I don't understand people. Like, never mind. It's not even worth. It's not worth it. People are stupid. Well, there's two different ways to clear or cough. So clearing would be that. But the problem is that if you have gunk on your cords, or if your cords are super dry, sometimes you have to cough. I mean, that's just an inevitability. But yeah, it's a delicate balance for sure. Okay. Oh, guys, can we just take a couple minutes here? I need to fix something. Yeah, thanks. No, thank you for All right, hold on. I need to fix this. I need to really adjust this audio because this is insane. It shouldn't be. Hey, cafecito. Windows, sound settings. I just need to adjust this. Okay, hold on. All right, sound. Levels. Press Windows key. Oh, it might be my capture card. Singing outside in the open is incredibly difficult. Because there's no acoustics, so you end up like drowning your voice out. We're not drowning your voice out, but you end up pressing because usually with the good acoustics, it's like when you sing in a room that's super padded, you end up not having any of the momentum of the room's acoustics to help carry your voice. It's so hard to sing outside. I could play you a recording that I did where it sounds like shit because it's so loud. Check the levels on the card. Please check the level settings. Okay. Can I ask you? Okay. Can you guys? Can I ask you a question? Okay. So here's my problem. Maybe some of you are tech savvy and you know. So right now, my voice. Okay, wait. Can you see this? No, you can't. All right. Disregard. So right now, my voice is in the red, so I'm peaking slightly. But if you notice, the audio capture, in order to... So check this out. When I play music... This is going to be very loud compared to me. Okay, so check this out. Like that's insanely loud, right? Hey Gabe, like is this incredibly loud over me right now? Like obliterating, you can't barely hear me, right? Like can you hear me at all? Like how is the sound balance? So that's really the question here is not incredibly loud, but incredibly much louder than me. Okay. So my thought is this is what I'm working with here. So I could either all right, hold on. Let's adjust something. So I'm going to lower my gain here. All right, I'm going to lower my gain and I'm going to turn this up to, let's say, okay. All right, so okay. So now how much louder is it by comparison? And and I'll lower it to here. How's this in comparison? Because in reality, you would never want to go to red, you know, especially when like an exciting moment happens. So I'm just curious, like, if I'm, do I sound like I'm equal to the? See, you don't want to be peaking. So ideally, I would be over the sound of the music. That would be the ideal situation. Versus right now, where I'll lower it to this. Unfortunately, I don't have a frame of reference because I am only hearing not much different. Right. Still hard to hear me now. Okay. But then, so if I go into my sound settings, put that right there. Some of you are saying I could be heard, and some of you are saying that you can't hear me. So if we go here, it's already, if you notice, this is it's a troubleshooting issue for my new computer, which is part of the problem. So like, I could lower Google Chrome. I'm much quieter now because I lowered my gain. But now my gain is back up to where it was. Oh, this is so weird. If you put the audio monitoring on for both your mic and audio, I don't know how to do that. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe. Oh yeah. It's so annoying. So, okay. Now, to me, oh, it lowered. Okay, so now I feel like I'm equal to it, based on the monitoring I'm doing in my own ears. It's definitely quieter. I know I'm echoing, it's because I'm monitoring. From the volume mixer in the windows. Go back to the sound sheet. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Wait a second. That should be turned up. Okay, that's louder. Yeah, it's because I'm mirroring it back. Okay, so that was at 88%. So first of all, that was bad. Okay. Oh, and I can just lower the... Hold on, let me do this. Okay. So I don't know why it sounds like that. All right, let me see. So I guess I could lower the output slightly. Around -10. Okay. Am I louder now than the music? And by how much is the question. Yeah, because it should be better, but it's a pain in the ass to configure all this stuff. Plus, they got rid of the 65% music, 35% you. But then you're saying I'm louder than music. Now it's good? About the same as before, so it's so hard to, it's okay. This is a good ratio. What is ducking? Okay, so this is 10. I'll do that. I don't think you can send links in in OBS. I have a lovely echo. I know. Hold on. I'd rather do this on stream, where at least like, all right, let me. Okay, so echoes off. Yes. Okay. Stay. This is good. Hold on. Okay, how's this? This is pretty good. Okay, I'll take it. All good now? Okay, so now I'm louder. I just see, but look at how I'm peaking though. You see this? When I talk normally, you see that should never happen, you know? I guess it doesn't really matter if you're not affected by it. But imagine if I'm screaming, how much louder is that? You know what I mean? I'm popping my gain there. Okay. I sound fine now? Okay. Ducking means that the other audios will lower automatically when you speak. Oh. You sound good, but you are maxing the volume. Maybe tweak mic down plus 4 dB. Okay. Okay, so around here, this feels like the sweet spot. All right, nope. Oh wait, I'm raising that. Fuck. Okay, how's this? Is this okay? All right, let's listen to this. Hopefully this is good. Okay, now I'm talking, you know, this is pretty decent. I might lower this slightly. How's this? Oh no. How's this? Is this okay? This is perfect. That's perfect for you right now. Everyone else? How's this? Oh man, this sounds great. I don't think I'm peaking. The gain should be okay. Just curious. You sound good now over the music, clear as day. And the music's still a decent volume? Good? Okay. We'll stop there. I wish I could fucking lock this. Okay, this is perfect. Alright, sweet. Okay, man, that is so annoying. Because, like, you used to be able to lock. Very annoying. Can you lock this still? Lock volume. There it is. Lock volume. Okay. All right. Volume is locked. Okay. Yeah, we can calibrate. I'm so sorry. I just figured, you know. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for being patient. I'd rather just do this here with all of you. All right. Okay, let's continue. Finally. Full screen. Okay. Okay. And if we need to further adjust, we will. Okay, so next up is Hellblade 2. And this is, looks neat. Huh? Look. Hello there. Luxni Skald. What? Lexnis Galder. Hellblade 2. Just a smiley face, huh? Yeah, so long as the game music is not quiet, then I'm okay. Wow, that's pretty. Wow. Wow. What's cool is that this is just like a slow burn build-up, you know? I love that she repeats. I thought she was going to. The double always like really hits home the idea of like re-emphasis is always such an awesome thing. I love the breath in there too. I love the breath. Oh man. I love how painful that is too. Feels like a bubbling up. Bub, what will that do, Bub? I'm gonna save that for later. Oh my god, the way. Oh. The whispering, I mean, it just feels like anxiety. Like, I mean, I know that Senua's Sacrifice is basically these Hellblade games, like they lean in on that idea, but like especially at the end with the breath and stuff. Oh man, that's really cool. Really, really cool piece. That is one of those pieces that I think would be so haunting to share with somebody who doesn't know games at all. Oof. So wait, so just curious about this. Right click. Right click on your marker. Well, I suppose it's a filter, so I could always just delete it. Okay, add a compressor, set ratio to 7. But I still don't fully understand what ducking is. I'm sorry, I tried to understand earlier, but oops. I am curious. I'll just delete this if it doesn't work. Release. 850. Side chain, source microphone. What? I don't have that as a source. That's strange. Why don't I have a mic as a source? Uh-oh. Oh, I see. What the fuck? Oh my god, my mic isn't a source. That's crazy. My mic isn't a source. It was automatically here. What the fuck? Wow. Okay. I'm not sure the ducking is what we want, because I want to be able to talk over it rather than have it sound out. But it's fine. I mean, I took a screenshot. And I have this now in case I need it. Thank you for that. I copied it to my staff chat. Do I plan on covering Aline? Yes. Oh, you mean singing it? Maybe. I have to see. Right now, the next cover I'm doing is Lawrence the First Vicar from Bloodborne. Let's do The Gaze. Theme for the first phase of the final boss and the trailer. Thank you though, bub. Appreciate that. I didn't. I did it without audio, but I really want to. I'm hearing good things. I actually really want to play it. I have a long list of gacha stuff to break down. That video, the new Genshin boss theme, Priyu from, or Pui, whatever it is, from Honkai Star Rail. Forever busy. Proi, thank you. Priyu. Is Kanto 8 new? Sure, add that to the list. I love that syncopation there. It does a great job of adding a little bit of tension to that. Oh, I love Nier. Mock, I answered you, Mock. Yes, that track is insanely good. That's interesting because it's like a boss theme. It's very intense, but at the same time, it's also very it's like shockingly chill and more about growth and like facing something head on, but not in a like in an optimistic sort of way. It's strange. No, it's okay. Yes, I will cover that video. With the Miyabi fight thing. That was really cool. I watched it without audio, so not the full thing though. So I'm gonna go back and do it. Bryn Star Red Spoil from Super Metroid might fit the bill. That's an interesting thought. I'll keep that in mind. Master of Masters. I know. Kingdom Hearts. I know. Okay. Let's do... Ooh. The bioweapon of RE6 for Kristen Pierce campaign that they have to face as it threatens of humanity as escapes. Resident Evil 6. Wow, Bacon. Bacon, no one ever talks about Resident Evil 6. House, Apostle of Chaos. People sleep on the Resident Evil soundtrack, though. have to say. It's so tense. I love how they create horror while also creating orchestral horror is so satisfying. And there too, you get like that sense of I mean, not to stop, but it's really exciting because you get that like that sense of like, holy shit, it's right there. You know what I mean? Like it's like awesome. Prashant, we're doing an OST breakdown next week on Tuesday. I love that. Ba, 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 ba. But you still get like the sense of size and scope and scale and stuff. Cool. Yeah, that's really fun. Again, I mean, slept on. You know, I think honestly, I remember 6 very clear as day. I don't think did I do this? I did Leon's because I always liked Leon when I was younger. When I was a kid, I really liked Leon as a character. I did Leon's, and then I did the other guy with the black jackets, which I remember had sewers involved. And then I don't think I actually ever did Chris's. But I most certainly Leon's still, because Leon's was the one that was still survival horror like. So I was still really scared by Leon's because I remember there was like the birthday cake. The you go into the like. It's not. No. I'm sorry. The birthday. The cake is the celebration from RE2. You go into like the. It's in the dorm, right, and then the college campus. I remember that one being kind of intense. Romancing Saga, Minstrel Song, Passionate Rhythm, live. Ooh. We'll check it out live. Holy shit. Yes, Tom, yeah. Oh my god. Hello. I love the Spanish flair to this. I definitely could when Hades comes out. Look how fast. I mean, it's just constant movement. Like, how does someone decide to compose like this? This is just crazy to me. Creativity is just insane. Like, why this sound? You know, it's just insanely cool and unique and original and like she's so good. And the saxophone player, insanely good. So fucking good. You know, first of all, I think seeing this live would be absolutely preposterously good. Like, preposterously good. That is such a vibe, number one. Number two, you know, it made me think about the fact that, like, most things that come out of Japan are just fucking awesome musically. And so often you'll see people be like, will push back against Japanese games and stuff. And it's like, first of all, it's so incredibly stupid because all games have not phenomenal music, but also to deny yourself all this amazing stuff is so incredibly dumb. That is so good. It is so freaking good. That was such a joy from start to finish. I enjoyed that immensely. That is a track you put on while you're driving. Fuck, that's awesome. Ugh, that was really fucking good. Oops. Shit, I highlighted the wrong part. Damn it. That's going to take me an hour to find the right color. Wait, oh no. I found it. Wasteland 3. The song plays while you fight the first brother of a raider family on a frozen dam upon entering Colorado in the first mission. Ooh. I've heard good things about Wasteland 3. Hey, Fjord.
Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Is your soul all spotless? Is it clean as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? I am washed. I am washed. I am washed in the blood of the Lamb. I am clean and spotless. I am pure like the snow. I am washed in the blood of the Lamb. Have you laid down your burdens? Have you found the rest? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? I've laid down my troubles, found peace and rest. I'm washed in the blood of the Lamb. I am washed. I am washed. I am washed in the blood of the Lamb. I am clean and spotless. I am pure like the snow. I am washed in the blood of the Lamb. Have you learned to love your neighbors, all colors, creeds, and kinds? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? I've learned to love my people, all colors, creeds, and kinds. I'm washed in the blood of the Lamb. I am washed.
It's almost culty.
I am washed in the blood of the Lamb. I am clean and spotless. I am pure like the snow. I am washed in the blood of the Lamb.
When does this play? This plays. You fight the first brother of a raider family on a frozen dam. That's insane. And then you get the distortion in that. Something super not right. I like that. I mean, that's not my favorite type of musical style. I'm not, it like veers a little dangerously to country, which makes sense because it takes place in Colorado. I do like the nuclear sound in there, but that's definitely not a track that I'm necessarily crazy about. But it's cool to hear. I mean, I think like I bet you that plays like with the snow. It's dark, sick stuff. But I think it probably offers a really nice counterpoint to the gameplay too. But yeah, I wasn't crazy about that. Showness. Excuse me? Dreaming of the Dawn. A solid top 10 for me. Main menu theme. Ooh. You know, I love me some sheet music. Oh, so we're here. Oh, this is cool. Official piano collection. Ba ba ba. I love the trip. I love how triplets move. Ba ba ba. Here come the triplets. Super slow intro. Adago's very slow. Andante. I love that we have the movement in the left hand, but both are moving and serving in each other. Like, look at this. Big, huge chord, and then you have to get your fingers over. Oh, it's all triplets. I didn't realize that. Triplet. This is really hard, actually. Breath. Da 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 ya da da do 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 da ba. Oh my god, this is so hard to play. What the hell? Da 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 da. Nice, 16 notes there. Well, I know what I'm about to go by after this. It pulls all the way back into that piano. Back to slow. Yeah. Also, this means to roll the chord. So you don't just play the chord. This like, squiggly line is just rolling up from the bottom to the top. Wow. Sublime. That was beautiful. Oh, it ends in a seventh? Yeah. Oof, that was gorgeous. Whew. Beautiful. Oh, Slay the Princess. I mean it. To love is to be changed. The best way to play Slay the Princess is absolutely blind, but if someone asks me what it is about, that is the best answer I can give without breaking that tradition. I deliberated very heavily between whether to give you a kiss from a thorn or the much shorter I mean it, which accompanies two of my favorite routes that embody this theme. I really ought to play this game. I think about it a lot, actually. and I haven't played it yet because I played it for the first like however long, but just the first ending, I think, the first loop. Wow, sounds like Debussy. Wow. Oh, I love the cello. Wow, that is gorgeous. That's really listful, isn't it? That track is really it reminds me of like a montage of love, you know, where you like see all the beautiful moments. It's very tender, it's very like innocent, pure sounding, very, very like supported almost. It's really beautiful. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. Let me highlight that one. Okay. A Valley Without Wind. A hybrid platformer turn-based strategy game series that didn't do well. Let's listen to Abandoned Town 1, since it's your favorite track. Okay, not what I expected. So warm. Yeah, it's immensely nice. I mean, it's immensely like just it feels warm, like full of possibility, full of chance, full of not chance, full of like there's like a bunch of different things to me. Like it's like a desire to be seen, you know. It could be a place with like a bunch of people that are very chill and relaxed. It could be a jazz bar. Oh man, I could have listened to that for another 4 minutes. That was really beautiful. What was that track? That was track Abandoned Town. See, that's interesting because it doesn't strike me as a song that you would hear in an abandoned town. That felt like unless it was like, you know, what it could have been is it could have been a reflection on the past. Like you go back in time and you like see how the people used to live before they had to bail on the place. You know what I mean? Like there's something about that was really, really welcoming. Superman for Life, Tekken 5. Oh, I love Moonlit Wilderness. Even though this is a short track, this track is probably one of the best fighting game tracks. Absolutely. Oh man, I love this track. I've heard this before. Vanyar actually requested it a long time ago, about a year and a half ago. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, I love this track so much. Yeah, it's such a dope track. It just feels like your back is totally up against the wall, and the only way that you're going to be able to overcome it is by stepping forward into the ring and fighting. And I just love the energy of the track. It's it's got that orchestral sound to it. I love the beat pattern. It's just a great track. It's awesome. Ooh. Tumaini wa Shomoto from Genshin Impact. This battle theme is a hidden gem locked behind a world quest. A bit sad that not everyone will get to experience it, but it gives a bit of Ace Combat vibes. Okay. Love the lower male vocals there. Real serious stakes here too as well, especially with the lower males mixed in with the lower horns and the sharp strings. I see what you mean about Ace Combat. Rest well, Milan, thank you. I like that a lot. Really sounds like Soul Squadron. And this is that small pan flute. And then there's the burst spillover and the shift into, this is really about the player character, about heroism and accomplishment. And it's going to switch back right there. It's cool how the sopranos take over. Nice, and short staccato. That indicates the battle. Nice, now it doubles with the horns. More empowerment. And then there's that again. Wow, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. I really like that piece. I mean, it talk about like a nice, beautiful blend. First of all, it's pretty dialed back, but there's this beautiful blend there of, you know, the balance between the enemy and the player character and like the hero and the, you know, against the forces of evil or whatever. I love that we always keep track of the momentum and the rhythm there, especially. It's a very rhythmic piece. Really, really nice. Really nice. Fight night theme. Short and sweet introduction to the game. Perfect. Oh, wait, this is that fight night. This is yes, this game. Yes. And also I've heard other stuff from this. That's right. I love that harmony so much. Awesome. Loved that track. So much fun. I love I love that, you know what I love? I love that we don't shy away from music of the past or like styles of the past in video games. And in a lot of ways, I feel like this is like the truest essence of what video game music even is, you know, this like 8-bit, 16-bit, but also like to have it modernized with modern sensibilities. It's just like modern availability too. It's just like awesome. That was really enjoyable. Actually, I'm going to highlight that. All right. Destiny 2. Wow. Vespers host dungeon theme. This is the music from one of the new OST. The boss is a clump of servitors packed into each other. I've not heard any Destiny music since Lightfall. Or no, since whatever it was called. Wow. That background there. Wow, it's crazy. This like, it really doesn't have Destiny sound anymore, does it? It has the brass. See you, Jake. Thank you. There you go. There's one. as you type that, Nitro. Ba ba ba. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Okay, so here's what it does really well. It's scary. It's intense. I love the creepy strings. I love the creepy accent strings as well. It definitely is. I mean, if this is a servitor with a bunch of other servitors attached to it, super cool. Like, it's clearly like a deformity, right? And so you hear the deformity in the music, which is super dope. So objectively, I think those things are awesome. Subjectively, total move away from the like core, I think. I mean, so Destiny's music hinges on its motifs and hinges on its, you know, there is brass in this, but it hinges on its brass and it hinges on, like, you know, very sharp rhythmic gestures and things, and you could have put that in any horror game and it would have been equal. It would have been fine. It's a very generic horror scary music. So now subjectively as well, I also just think like everything Bungie's doing now is a mess. So, I mean, you know, I appreciate the request, obviously, and like listening to this is I'm still obviously interested in hearing where we're going. But that's weird. Now, again, I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool how like it represents like the horror of seeing a servitor with like 10 other servitors attached to it. I'm looking at a picture right now. You know, super cool. But it's tough to not feel like it's kind of, it meanders quite a bit, and it doesn't necessarily like establish a motivic or melodic idea. Now, it was nice to hear the Beyond Light themes in there, obviously, at the very end. So we still get the moment of like, oh, the Guardian is a hero. But yeah, it's strange. What's up, Pascolas? It's definitely strange to hear Destiny this way. But I bet it probably sounds pretty dope while playing it. It's hard though. It's hard to look. I miss, yeah. Unfortunately, Undertale and Deltarune will never be on the channel again due to copyright. A Plague Tale Requiem main theme. All right, one of my many favorites from the Plague Tale OST, severely overlooked in my opinion due to releasing in the same year as Elden Ring and God of War. Oh. This piece in particular captures the spirit of the game very well. Wow. I really need to play these games. Like I know I would enjoy it, both of them immensely. Oh. Hey, Elena. They're that short? Wow. So, A Plague Tale Requiem, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Both those, well, those series do something that I just adore, which is taking classical structure and sticking it in a video game and bringing with us this like truly beautiful modern while still being of a time pieces and lift it up in such a majestic way. I mean, that is just astoundingly beautiful. Beautiful. So like hauntingly serene, but also like very uncomfortable at the same time. You know that like nothing is, I mean, the premise of the game, you know, is very intense, and I feel like you get the glimpses of like this beautiful disturbed, you know, irrevocably damaged world in this. Oh man, I really gotta play these games. I think I would actually like this more than Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and 1, because those games are cool, but those games feel too much like I'm just like in a history moment, but it's a time period of history that I'm not necessarily intrigued by. Whereas this has a little bit of like horror and elements that are a little bit disturbing, which I think would probably be more my jam. I mean, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a triumph and a really neat game, but it doesn't really like do anything for me. Like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't care for it. Musically, it's really impressive though, because it uses like classical writing, to enhance its storytelling, which is amazing. It's so French. Yeah, Spider-Man's music, yeah, it's okay. I'm not crazy about Spider-Man's music. Nothing memorable anyway, to my ear. But in the moment, it's very good, yes. Skylander, really? I couldn't really tell you why I picked this one. I've been essentially reteaching myself music by starting from a blank slate, which is why I haven't put anything down for the last several months. I'm finally learning how to play piano after my grandmother bugging me for more than a decade, and it's pretty good. But in terms of the song itself, I just think the build-up to a final boss who spends the entirety of the previous levels mocking you before you finally make it to his lair and lay down the punishment. It's not particularly special, but it should at least be fun to listen to, and that's more important, I think. I agree with you. Bringing order to chaos. I'll be doing more Sonic, yeah, of course. Nothing wrong with linear gameplay. Nice. Wow, that's great. That's really cool. I love that. See, like that's just like awesome. You know, it builds up to something exactly like you said, Trinity. It's a really satisfying piece of music. I love the brass emphasis there at the end, especially. I really enjoyed the choir throughout all of that. Is Marco going to react to the new? Yes, I mentioned it earlier. There's actually from the big three, Genshin's boss, the weekly boss theme, the opera focused one that I heard a little glimmer of it and I was like, ooh, gotta stop listening to this. Then I need to listen to, what's it called? Puri Puri. That apparently is very good. So that's on my list sometime next week. And then ZZZ's new trailer there with Miyabi. I love ZZZ actually. So I really want to watch that and break it down. A Life for a Life. Wizardry variants. Please excuse the extended video. It was one of the best ones with audio, so this piece in particular felt like it really stood out to me. A boss fight and really portrays a horrific life or death situation as you battle a deadly monstrosity in a bleak, grim world. Cool. Wizardry variants. Daphne. What is that? Okay. Oh, wait. Is this a gacha game? Fire Giant's fine. Oh, it's not an actual video. Oh, I love this. I love the tension in the piano on the bottom. Yeah, me too, me too. Hey, me say what's up. Whoa. Love that scary chorus. Wow. It just slides down the scale. Badappa. God, I love that lower piano. Dun, dun, dun. I know it's looping, but it's really good. Hey, Bacon, what's up? Oh, Mircha. Wow, I could listen to that like the full 20 minutes. I mean, that's a major loop. Like, holy shit, like that's really cool. I love the harpsichord in it. I love the bombast. I love the lower piano with the danger. What is this game? Wizardry. Oh god, no. It's a fucking gotcha game, isn't it? Wizardry Variants Daphne. Ooh. Oh, good. Okay, it's mixed on Steam. All right, maybe I won't play it. Oh, it's this game. It's a dungeon crawler. It's like Etrian Odyssey or something. Okay, good. Woo! That's a relief. What's up, guys? Yeah, we listened to the Resident Evil 6 track, Bacon. It was really nice, really intense. It was just fun to listen to. Will I? No, I'm probably not gonna. I tried to fight Simon one time, and then I was like, I don't need to 100% this game, so I decided not to. Ooh, Warhammer 40k, Rogue Trader, Voice of the Empyrean. Maybe I should play this weekend again. This track surprised me and took me instantly. And have been listening to it the whole week. This OST feels like the same way Mechanicus did, really. With Children of the Omnissiah representing the Tech Priest, this one represents the Astropaths. With the Astropic Choir, the Rogue Trader communicate with through the warp of the whole... I wonder if I've heard this. I played the first couple hours. How many hours did I play of this? Oh, yes, I have heard this, and yes, I agree. What's up, Matt? How many hours of Rogue Trader have I played? Let's see. Yeah, I've played 6 hours of Rogue Trader. I think I like Rogue Trader better than Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, what a vibe. The vibes are just so immaculate to me. Yes, I remember this. Yeah, Guillaume is crazy. I stopped right when you meet the tech priest, actually. Yeah. I love the organ. The strong male chorus in there. It's got like a little bit of a mechanical sound to it as well. Almost like it's like no longer human anymore. I haven't, no. Did I do the finale of Act 1 if I've seen the Tech Priest? Can't remember. I love that track. Yeah, that's nice. I still prefer Mechanicus, to be fair. I think Mechanicus OST is short and also like it's very like tight. I did enjoy that very much though. I would still probably show someone Children of the Omnissiah over that, but I'm gonna highlight it because it's just really fun. Ooh, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Is Skyward Sword good? Fee's Gratitude. From what I've heard, you haven't played a whole lot of Zelda games. Just two. So I wanted to recommend some music from the Zelda game with the most orchestral OST. Cool. Skyward Sword. Do you have to use the nunchucks for these? Oblivion or Skyrim? Probably Skyrim. Oh, wow. That is so lovely. Wow. Wow. So obviously it's called Fee's Gratitude, but like honestly what I hear is like this sense of like it's almost like Fee looks at you and says like, "Oh my God, like I almost lost everything." Right? But like you showed up and you gave me a second chance, or I'm so grateful. And the thing is, like, it's pretty pared back before we get to the orchestra, where it's this like overwhelming feeling of like emotion, of tears, and like, oh, you have no idea like what it was like to be whatever, like in this position, and like the solo piano, like so representative of her, or Fee, or whoever Fee is. It's such a like looking out at the sunset and being like, wow, this could have ended so much worse, so beautiful. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. Oh wow, more Rogue Trader. That's crazy. Let's listen to End of the Journey, which is the song you hear when you finally beat the game. See, this distinctly feels like Mechanicus right off the bat. This feels like Children of the Own Messiah right when it starts. Da-da-da, dum, da-da-da. Wow. Almost Interstellar. That's like so reflective. Oh my god. That was so good. That I would put that I would sit down and I would do a deep analysis on that track. That's a track that I would like to just sit there and just be like, ooh, this part, this part, this part. Oh my god. That is so cool. I need to play this game. I need to commit to this. Ooh, LeBlanc, the Deceiver. Have I played or heard the near? Yes. Did you know? Well, you didn't know, but I'll tell you right now. My first video ever was boop, boop. Kindness, Salvation, City of Ruins, Snow and Summer, Shadow Lord, A Beautiful Song, Grandma, Emil, Kuro Uta, Morning, Fleeting Words, all the way, go oldest. Well, to be fair, my best and oldest video is how does Final Fantasy XIV run on a MacBook M1 Air?
Hey everybody, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk
Bonsoir.
about how Final Fantasy XIV runs on the MacBook M1. As you can see here, this is just me walking around riding Slipnir. I paid money for that. It was super worth it. This is in Alamigo.
I kept that up for posterity. My, how things have changed. But yeah, my first video to really take off was you learned about Nier and Ace Combat from this channel. Listen, if that's all I could do, I also learned about Ace Combat from this channel. Right, where was it? Right here. 3 years ago now. Oh my god. Crazy.
Hey, my name is Marco. I'm a former opera singer turned voice actor. I'm really excited for this because this is a piece I don't know anything about. In fact, I'm a little scared. This is Zero from Ace Combat Zero.
I'm a little scared. I was so scared about
I
this.
played Ace Combat a little bit. I'm more of a Microsoft combat flight simulator. Anybody? World War II combat flight sim, Microsoft Flight Simulator? No? Okay, it's just
It's so funny because people have tried to slander my like character and stuff, like how I do my job. But to be honest, I actually did less here. This entire track is me listening and then talking about it. So it's so funny when people are like, well, he's gotten really sloppy. I have not changed anything of my format. I actually do way more now. More variation, more formatting, more whatever.
So I have no idea what to expect. In fact, I don't expect this to have any singing whatsoever, and I expect this to be way out of my comfort zone. I guess we'll find out. So
I actually didn't really want to film this video. I was super nervous.
Let's dive in.
You see this little like look at I was like, there ain't no way. This awakened something in me, man. palpable confusion. Yeah, this is Ace Combat. Yes. Yes. I know. I know. That's what everybody says. I know. I was so blown away. My God. That's still one of my favorite videos of all time. I mean, there's just so many good ones. I really also, I mean, like, just not to spend a lot of time on, I was actually trying to play Elden Ring at the time. Elden Ring is actually the thing that really kind of, really, these three videos is interesting because looking back on this time period, these three videos, I filmed these back to back. And then I was like, after this one, I was like, you know, I don't think I've got the energy to do this because, like, it's really tough to make these videos and, like, whatever. And then this Kind of Salvation video just took off. And that was when I was like, what the fuck's happening? And then I just, because I was alone and at home and like, it was like, I just doubled down. I really like this Genshin videos. Holy shit, I had more hair back then too. What the fuck? 3 years, man. Yeah, dude, but man, anyway, all that to say, yes, there's a lot of videos on the channel. There's like too many videos, probably. I've just never stopped making videos. Back here, it was really easy to make. Oh, Armored Core 4, huh? I actually want to do some videos. I want to do a series where I react to stuff because there's so many things that, like, you can't just listen to one thing once and be like, oh wow, I know everything about this piece now. Robzo, do you think he'll take off on you? I don't know. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. Where'd I put it? Oh, here it is. Hold on. Look at this. Look at what I bought. No, once is never enough. You need to re-listen to things. But I'm changing the format though. Hold on, let me. Look at this sign. The problem is that I get one guide. I get one guide every day. So like this will always be 0. Like I got one guide today because my face wasn't big enough for when they announced the new characters for Wuthering Waves because I already knew what 2 of them look like. Like you just sat there like, bitch, what the fuck do you want me to do? Rip my fucking shirt off? So I don't know where to put this, but yeah, I think it will always be 0. It will always be 0 days. I need to get a Sharpie. Where am I going to put it? It's such a great question. I think I should just have it right here at all times. It's like suspended from a string. Just so that like oh man. I mostly bought it just for myself. Days since Marco was last one guide. Yeah, exactly. But then they would say my reaction was too big. So you can never win. You can never win. You can never win. All right, we're going to check out LeBlanc the Deceiver from League of Legends. I think I'll do the same thing as earlier. Just so you know, there will be lore. So in case that's not interesting to you, like that one guy before, just be aware that I'll also be breaking down the lore of LeBlanc. Yeah, exactly. I need to just be screaming. It's not enough that I'm already doing like a pog face. But seriously though, like, look how cool. I can't wait to pull for it. I'm going to spend money on this character. Look at this. I mean, yes. Yes, and. Anyway. All right, LeBlanc. Let me tell you something, brother. I'm a back kind of guy. Oh, no, I'm just saying. All right, let's check out LeBlanc, the Deceiver. This is interesting. First of all, I thought LeBlanc was a man, but it looks like it's a woman. So what I find really interesting about this theme right off the bat is the fact that we're left feeling terrified. Like, this is not someone you want to be left in a room with alone. Like, this is a character that will not hesitate to get their way, right? And so there's an inherent feeling of danger through that sound, you know? But like that's intimidating. It almost has a religious quality to it. Yeah, and the sound with the chant and everything, this is a conniving character. This is a character that will do anything to get what they need to get. This is a character that has their best interests at heart, and if they have to twist and shout and make you suffer in order to get it, that's what they will do. Oh, I love the build up here. Wow. I love that natural build here. It's so cool. Is she a vampire? Oh. That's beautiful. To me, it really sounds like this character used to be one way and then is like goes down a wrong path, right? And becomes something else. So there's actually, the music ends up being a loss of herself, right? The heavy brass too. She's dangerous as hell. I love how the brass emphasizes that too. Oof. Yeah, there's something really vicious about that. Wow. The Relentless Hunter? Is that the trailer? No, that's not her. I'm sorry. Also, why was it in Chinese? A Dark Gambit.
The first lands.
Ionia is but a doorway.
Come claim your prize in my world.
Oh, there she is.
Listen to your puppet, LeBlanc. Besides, you have no host. And even if you did,
Host?
the new Grand General would
No.
never approve another campaign in Ionia.
I have done your bidding. Release me.
Losing our host was an unfortunate turn. As for the might of Noxus, it won't be necessary. A single whisper can cut deeper than 1,000 blades.
You hear a little bit of her music in there.
To Ionia, then.
Whoa. Holy crap. Okay. Matron of the Black Rose, LeBlanc's identity is as intangible as the whispers that describe her, as ephemeral as the illusions that give her shape, perhaps as unknown even to her either after so many centuries of mimicry and deception. Remnants of an order that has existed far longer than Noxus itself, initiates of the Black Rose have schemed from shadows for centuries, drawing the rich and powerful to their ranks, though they do not often learn the origins of their matron. Many have uncovered legends of a pale sorceress who aided the broken barbarian tribes in their struggles against the infamous Iron Revenant. Even today, his name is whispered in fear. Mordekaiser. Uniquely skilled amongst the Revenant's inner circle before she betrayed him, the sorceress pledged to neutralize the source of his power, the immortal Bastion. Oh, what? Oh, she betrayed Mordekaiser? Yet even as the barbarians built an empire of their own in the Bastion's shadow, they failed to realize that arcane secrets it held had not completely been locked away. The pale sorceress had always been gifted at illusion, and her greatest trick was to make Noxus forget the dark power rolling in its own heart. before she was burned from the pages of history around this time of the Rune Wars. The Black Rose exists now to further the clandestine interests of those who can wield such magic, with its rank and file composed of mundane nobles, drawn to rumors of miracles, kept in thrall and ruthlessly exploited. Even the most powerful military commander could not. For centuries, LeBlanc has served in secret as an advisor to foreign dignitaries, appeared in many nations at once, her illusions driving order into chaos. Rumors of a new matron rising with each generation only raise further questions. Which is the true version of herself? Oh, when she speaks, is it with her own voice? And what will the price be for the favor she offers? Boram Darkwill was but the latest to learn this last answer for himself. Though the Black Rose has aided his bid for the throne, he refused the counsel of the handpicked advisors, requiring LeBlanc to take drastic measures, manipulating a young nobleman named Jericho Swain into revealing the cult's involvement. LeBlanc allowed herself to be executed. What? Or at least so it appeared. In time, she reached out to Darkwill herself and found an increasingly paranoid ruler fearful of his own mortality. After promising him the secrets to extend his life, LeBlanc slowly poisoned Darkwill's mind, even as she empowered him. Under his rule, the Noxian reverence of strength became something far more sinister, and together they ensured Swain's legend would end in disgrace on the battlefield of Ionia. But Swain, emboldened by forbidden lore from within the immortal bastion, did something wholly unexpected, managing to drag Darkwill from the throne and seize Noxus for himself. Has she finally found a worthy nemesis? Her actions have pushed Runeterra to the brink of all-out war many times. Yeah, she's such conniving, cunning. In the wake of desperate campaigns across the Freljord or Targon's peaks and deep in Shurima's deserts, the darkest magic has begun to spread once more. Whether LeBlanc is still the same pale sorceress who betrayed the Iron Revenant, or merely one of the countless hollow reflections, her influence clearly stems from ancient roots. The Black Rose has yet to truly bloom. Whoa. That's crazy. Yeah, totally Loki, but also just like the many variations of herself, and you hear that in her music, the cunning, the deception. Sick. Really cool theme. All right, sweet. I think what's that Honkai Star Rail track? Puri no Pori. Proi? Aquila boss theme? Looks like it. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll do it now, actually. Oops. Yes, I'm going to. Thank you. Hello. So folks have been asking me a lot for Proi, the Aquila boss theme from Honkai Star Rail 3.3, and I'm actually genuinely curious how this is going to sound. Does it have every boss battle version? It's 4 minutes, so I would assume it's this one. The other one is 3 minutes. Unless, hold on. I don't know. Full version. There's this one. There's this one. This was the one I was going to use. 4 minutes. Oh, that sounds... Oh, yeah, this one. Pom-Pom Workstation shows all phases. Oops. Okay, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And then, oh, here it is. All phases. My bad. Okay. Well, I don't want to look at the screen though, so okay. Let's check it out. Aquila the Sky Titan. Yeah, it shows spoilers and stuff, so I'm gonna turn that off. Wait, do I have the mental capacity to do this right now? 10 minutes? Ugh, I want to, but my brain. No, I'm gonna skip because I'm still sick, so I don't want to just like phone it in. Let me hold off, just because I'm still sick and I feel like I can't like, I want to hear it, but I think I'll. Ooh. Thank you, Kelly Torteo. Appreciate it. I think I'll hold off for now, just because I'm a little bit tired still. Yeah, let's let's just leave it. I'll do it next week, because it's okay. It's not going anywhere. Okay, guys. I think we'll let's stop there. Just because my brain is still foggy from this slight cold I have, and yeah, I'm still just tired. Okay, we will talk next week. I may be streaming Night Rain tomorrow. Otherwise, next week, Monday, I'm finishing up Armored Core 6. Tuesday evening, I'll probably not stream. Well, actually, yeah. So Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be filming videos. I'll be filming videos every day. Thursday, the Switch 2 comes in, and honestly, I may just mess around with that on stream on Thursday. So I would stay tuned for that. Probably play a bunch of random stuff, see how everything runs. Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 9, Bravely Default. So I probably won't start Wind Waker until the subsequent week, but Wind Waker will start. So I will probably be filming live though Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday evening we'll be listening to the entirety of the Nine Souls soundtrack, which I'm really excited about. I'm assuming I'll finish Armored Core 6 on Monday. Yeah, so I'll hold off on. I have a lot of filming I need to do. So Tuesday, Wednesday will be big filming days. Like I would expect 4 to 5 videos for each of those streams. Thursday will be Switch Day. Friday will be Patreon stream. Tomorrow I'll be in the morning. I'll be filming 4 episodes of Gurren Lagann. Next Saturday I'll be filming 4 episodes of The Witch from Mercury, which I'm excited to get back to, and Gurren Lagann. And then into June, and then Friday is going to be also Summer Game Fest, which is at 5 p.m. EST. So that will be very late for some of you in Europe. And yeah, exactly, Kremen, yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, feel free to use YouTube as well. I appreciate that a ton though. Yeah, I've been under the weather. Just like a bit of a scratchy throat. So anyway, thanks a ton right. So June is going to be funny because the 11th Stellar Blade comes out and I want to replay it. I want to replay it on stream, but at the same time, I also want to play Wind Waker. Wind Waker. So, how long is Wind Waker? I want to really, really, really do a pretty deep dive into Wind Waker. Okay, so about probably 40 hours, give or take. Okay. How long is Stellar Blade? I think it's like 30 hours. I beat it in a weekend, I think. Oh, yeah. And Stellar Blade is about 40 hours as well. So they're about the same. What's coming out in June? June game releases. Well, Wuthering Waves. Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. Oh, shit. Deltarune on the 4th? Okay. That's next week. Holy shit. Okay, Mario Kart World. That won't be a commitment or anything, so. Cyberpunk on the Switch 2. Street Fighter 6. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, Dune Awakening. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to play that. Oh, The Altars. Yes, this is intriguing to me. Okay. Tron Catalyst? What the fuck is this? Isometric action oriented? Oh, Raydo. Yes. Okay, I wanted to check this out. Okay, that comes out this month as well. Death Stranding 2 is at the end of June. Man, I've been really enjoying Death Stranding. Stellar Blade is June 11th. Oh, ZZZ on Xbox next week. Bravely Default I'm really excited about. That will definitely be one I play. I don't know if I'll stream it. FBC Firebreak? It's a Control spin-off? What? Ooh, I'd play this. Persona 5. This is the gacha game. Okay. System Shock 2, 25th. Okay. Oh my god. Civ 7. Okay. Deltarune. Fast Fusion looks really fun. It's all like Switch 2 releases. Split. Yeah, okay. Sonic and Shadow Generations on Switch 2. Ooh, a reason to replay that. There's at least like 5 games I want to play. Yeah, June is stacked. I'm also like really busy in June. Tamagotchi Plaza 2 on the Switch. Oh my god. Oof. Is that it? Is that everything? Oh, that's right. And now, did you look at this? Wait, where is it? Look at what I saw. Look how crisp this is. Look how crisp this is. That is insane. That looks so clean. I couldn't even play Tears of the Kingdom. Ugh. I might actually finish Breath of the Wild this time. Ugh. Looks so good. Okay. All right, guys. I am going to hop off and attempt to see if I still like Night Rain. Yeah, right. The 4. I know. That's what it should have. I know. They should have. I know. I agree. Okay, guys. I will talk to all of you super later. Thanks so much. Tears of the Kingdom playthrough. Oh, God. Unlikely. That would take so much time. Talk to all of you later. Thanks a ton for hanging out. See you later.